Welcome back to the channel. If you'd like to skip ahead to where I am putting more polyester resin on this boat, I'll have the timestamp right here. You won't be able to click it, but scroll forward to that point and you'll get back to the boat build. Before I get started, I guess to say that I'm frustrated is a little bit of an understatement. At about 60 hours of labor and around $500 invested into this project, it's just not turning out the way that I was hoping. And I feel really let down by this polyester resin. I guess after doing a lot of research today and yesterday, some of the possible problems that I came across, humidity being one of them. I wasn't sure what the humidity level was in the shop here. So I've since brought out a dehumidifier. Another issue that I think may be the problem, the resin probably started out around 50 degrees, whereas the ambient temp in the shop was between 70 and 75 degrees. So there's a good possibility that cold-ish resin might be my problem. And even though I mixed the ratios properly, it's possible that the exothermic reaction just wasn't enough to get it to kick off and cure properly. After talking with one of my buddies who does auto body, it's possible that it's just old material and not that good. And lastly, it might be the wood drawing chemicals in and possibly separating the two compounds. I'm not 100% sure on that. But to test that theory, I did go over the sides and the deck again with a second layer of resin. Now we'll see if that flashes off, if it stays tacky. And if it stays tacky, the question is, where do we go from there? Well, I have a couple options. One of them would be that I stop this project and I put this boat on a shelf as education, I guess, as a representation of what not to do in the future. The other option, I've gotten some acetone and I may be stripping this boat back down to the wood and sanding off the stain and starting over again with all the planking in place. And then from there, restaining the boat and using epoxy resin this time. I'm really let down at how yellow the polyester resin was. You'll notice in previous videos, this outer, shear line was really dark. And I liked that, and I liked that the inner planking was much lighter. But now that I've added 2 layers of polyester resin, it's just washed everything out. And it all just looks the same. Maybe in the camera it looks good, but it's kind of a letdown. So I'm hoping that maybe epoxy resin, because it's clear, will be able to show us some more of those details. If the acetone doesn't help with softening the polyester resin, I may attempt doing dry ice to get the resin to shrink and break that bond between it and the wood. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. But yeah, it's been a frustrating couple days, because with that many hours and that many dollars invested, I really wanted to do what I felt was a quality job, and I know I can do better. So I guess we'll see where it goes from here. We'll see how this resin sets up. Alright, hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video.